there, my name's Justine, and this is my first video. Forgive me, I still have a little bit of a cold, so I don't sound completely like my normal self. I definitely want to get this out there. I have felt it in my heart and in my head as well for quite some time to finally open up and share my experience with anorexia. And I really believe that, though I'm not a doctor by any means, I feel like if I just open up and share my experiences and share some tips for what helped me get better, that I could really help people out there. And it's not about numbers for me. I really don't think it's about if I affect or help thousands of people or 100 people or 5 people or just one person. I feel like if I help one person or if I can inspire one person, then my job is done. I was obviously very secretive about having anorexia. I think obviously eating disorders are a very secretive thing. And thinking back to when I struggled, I didn't have anyone to relate to. I felt like no one understood what I was going through, and I didn't have a mentor to talk to, and I didn't have anyone in my life that had experienced an eating disorder or anything similar. So I did feel very alone, and I feel like it really would have helped me if I talked to someone who had been through it. That's what I'm here to do. I'm here to be of service to you. I can try my very best to be open with you about my story and about, again, how I got better, because I did get myself better, which I'm very proud of. Again, it takes practice, and it's something that I still always have to make sure that I'm eating properly and eating regularly and staying healthy. So it's a practice. It's not just, oh, it's gone forever. It takes time. But I really do believe that we can all heal and we can all get better. We can all come together, and that's what this is about. This is about sharing stories, and I feel like if there are more people in the world that were willing to expose themselves and be vulnerable and share, some of their weak times and some of their weaknesses and share some of their hardships, that we could really grow and learn together. I really don't think it's about comparing and saying, well, I've been through worse, and I feel like, we're kind of conditioned to do that as humans. It's always, well, no, you don't know what it's like. I listen to what I've been through, and I just don't think that's the point. I think we could really strengthen each other and bond in a way that's not coming from a victim state of mind. It's not saying, poor me, I went through this hardship, care for me. It's coming from a place where I really want to give back, and it's coming from a place where I really believe that if we are open about our hardships and the things we've been through, and if we can just allow ourselves to be human and to be raw, then people relate to that. I've noticed that every time that I've been myself and I've been really vulnerable about anything that I'm feeling or going through, then people relate to that. And even if it's not exactly the same story or exactly the same facts, we're all human and we all go through hard times and we all can relate in that way. And when it comes to eating disorders, I feel like that's also something that's compared. I feel like, maybe I definitely did not have the worst case of anorexia that's ever been out there. People many times didn't think that I was bad enough to get help, or, maybe it's not that bad because I'm not in the hospital yet. And that's the kind of thing that just encourages our negative thinking within ourselves, right? Is, well, I'm not bad enough. It's not that bad of an eating disorder if I'm not in the hospital, or if I'm not at this weight, or if I'm not, and it's just not about that. I really don't believe that it's about comparing our weight or our size, or if we're in the hospital or not. If we're dealing with an eating disorder, no matter what your age or your height or your size or your weight, it's serious. It's something serious, and it's something that should be dealt with. I've learned the hard way that you can't really have healthy relationships in your life or healthy friendships in your life when you don't love and accept yourself first. If you're thinking about starting an eating disorder, or if you're in the midst of one, I really encourage you to, send me a message, or if you have any questions, you can contact me. I'm going to do whatever I can do to get my message out there that we can all heal our eating disorders, we can heal ourselves, we can help each other, we can share our experiences and share our tips and share, you know, what has helped us and what has helped me. I'm going to share what has helped me get better and what still keeps me better. And hopefully, you know, this can help someone out there. So feel free, again, to email me at justinementor@hotmail.com or subscribe to this channel because I'm going to be having more videos. I want to talk about, again, tips, things that have helped me. Maybe at some point I'll start sharing some recipes that are healthy for you. I also want to talk about triggers and things that can set you back because it's definitely something that comes in cycles, and I think you can get a little bit better and then you think you're doing better and then there's a trigger. There's many triggers that can happen that can make you want to go back to disordered eating or even, you know, just thinking negative thoughts about yourself. So I want to talk about that kind of thing, and also more on my story and my personal journey and how I got to be where I am now, which is healthy, and now I'm in my 20s and I really want to, you know, give back. So again, everyone's story is different, and I don't think it's about comparing. It's not about saying my story is worse than yours or anything like that. I just think it's more about coming together and being strong for each other and just knowing that we can all get through our struggles. So if you take anything away from this video, just please know that if I healed myself, you can heal yourself. And I'm here to help you as much as I can, and we can get through this together. So have a wonderful day and stay tuned for more.